Hello everyone, my name is Trey Torthorn, and in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to fold one of my favorite origami models of all time, a mother and child. And as you can see, it is a mother holding a little baby. So, yeah, to make this model, I recommend using a 12 or 10 inch. Right here I have a 10 inch, and this is what I'm going to be teaching how to make it out of today. But for this model, I used a 6 inch, and you can use 6 inch if you want, but it's like a little bit harder to make it compared to like a 12 inch or 10 inch. But 6 inch works, and I recommend using Kami so you can get white for the people and red for the skirt. But you can use color on both sides because that looks nice too. So, to make this model, what you're going to do is you're gonna get your piece of Kami paper or whatever paper you're using, and for Kami you start color side up and you want to fold in half, but you don't want to fold. You're gonna make a pinch mark right in the middle. Unfold, fold this edge to the pinch mark, but don't fold. Pinch again, unfold, fold this edge to this pinch mark, and pinch again. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to turn over and fold this pinch mark to this pinch mark. And once again, we're not folding, we're gonna pinch right there. Now what we're gonna do is turn back and we're gonna rotate and fold this edge to this pinch mark right here. Try to make really precise folds. Like that. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to rotate again, and we're going to fold this edge to this edge. Like that. Now unfold. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the paper over, and we're going to fold it into 16ths. So I think the method I recommend doing this is by using Jeremy Schaefer's method, which I will show you how to do right now because in my opinion it's the fastest and most efficient way. So fold in half, fold these two edges to the middle crease, now fold these two edges to these two edges. And turn over, fold these two edges to the middle crease. And turn over and fold in half. Now we've created the paper into 8 segments. Now we're going to double this, and the way we're going to do this is we're going to bring this little into this middle. We're going to fold this mountain fold right here. So we have this valley fold. Now I have this mountain fold. We're going to fold the mountain fold to the valley fold here. And we're going to do that for each of the mountain folds, and including this edge. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to rotate. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold these edges and fold them to the top. So like that. Do something on this side. This side. And fold this edge to this crease. And now, what we're going to do is going to fold this edge up, fold this back down, fold this edge up, fold this back down, fold this up and back down, turn them all over, and we're going to fold this edge up like that. Now we have 16 segments. Once we're done with that, what we're going to do now is we're going to unfold the grid thing, and we're going to fold this down, like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this flap up here, like so, crease on this edge, this crease. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to make this melt and fold right here, and essentially we're going to, so here's a valley fold, we're going to valley fold that along with this white area, and as you can see we can't do that because this area is like stopping it. So what we're going to do is we're going to like make this extend out as we make like a, well, now what you're going to do is you want to make 2 diagonal valley folds. So bring this edge to this crease. And crease on the area. Like that. And try to make it so none of the red shows, or whatever color happens. Right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to make another diagonal crease from here to somewhere around here. And as we do that, we're going to make a melt and fold on this area. And as we do that, naturally there's going to be another crease here. And try to align it. Try to align these two together. Like that. And try to have like these areas straight. And basically we're gonna do this across the entire model until the other side. Alright, now that we're finished with that, we're going to start and like make some of the features. So grab like, so hold a light like this, turn it to the other side, and just, you can choose whatever side you want, but I prefer this one. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take this V here, pretty much a V, and we're going to want to make a diagonal reverse fold. So just take this layer up, fold this edge to this edge. And fold this corner up, and fold. Now do that one more time. Alright, now that we have two reverse folds, what we're going to do is we're going to grab here and grab here, and we're going to stretch like this so that we want to make a out and fold between these 2 points. Now squash in like that. Now I'm going to do that again. So mountain fold. And reverse fold. Now stretch. And make the mountain fold. And squash. Now something like this. Now do the same thing on this side. Alright, now that we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to fold this flap to the side and fold this flap to the side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a similar thing for the top here, but instead of it being 2 reverse folds, we're going to make it 3. So we're going to use these 3 and these 3. So let's do it. So reverse fold. And reverse fold. And reverse fold. Now with the 3 reverse folds, we're gonna stretch. So take 2 and stretch. Make that a mountain fold. Now we're gonna stretch this. And now we have something like this. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to push this down. And we're going to fold these 2 edges together, and on the other side, make a mountain fold on this edge, and squash. Like that. And of course, repeat it on this side. Now that you've done that, it should look like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the mother's arms down. And now we're going to form the mother's head. So the face is going to be this direction. So Now I'm going to diagonally fold this edge, just flap along this edge, and repeat on this side. Unfold. Now what we're going to do is we're going to unfold, and we're going to, well, make a mountain fold right here. So to do that, we're going to fold on this diagonal crease by opening it, and we're going to also fold on this crease here. Like that. Repeat on this side. And also, by the way, we're opening 2 flaps here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the back and open. Now I'm going to fold this flap down, like this. And finally, we're going to take one of these flaps. I'm going to take this one, open this flap, and stick this flap into this pocket. And fold this flap over. And it should look something like this. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to fold the arms up so we can have room to work on like the skirt. Now what I'm going to do is, well, we're going to make a reference point. Well, not exactly a reference point, but you want to try and get like a little area that you want to fold up to. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a valley fold from this point, so using this point to around here. And a good reference is this quadrant right here, and then bring it down 1, and then bring your finger a tiny bit up. So it's like 3/4 of this quadrant. And you don't actually have to make it that much, but it's the recommended one. And so since I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna mark it. So that, then around there. So I made a little mark with my fingernail. And now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make our valley fold from this point to your mark that you might have created. So and again, this is your choice, how far you want to make this, but I'm gonna make it this far. Like that. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to unfold. Actually, no. What we're going to do is we're going to fold this edge right here over this edge. So just fold it like that. Unfold. Now what I'm going to do is going to take the paper and fold it on this crease here, this melt and fold. Like that. Now what I'm going to do is, after making that fold, we're going to, like this. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to make a valley fold on this edge, this crease, and make a valley fold on this crease. So basically we're just reverse folded it. Now what I'm going to do is going to get this layer right here. We're going to fold it up on this crease. Like that. Now, essentially, you're going to repeat that on these layers. So, fold this up. And, by the way, don't make it through all these layers. Just try to just use these two for now. Unfold. And get some reverse folds. And fold the paper up. And one more. And fold paper up. So it looks like this. So it looks like this now. And we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. So you don't have to mark it, considering you already have like the references here. So just fold this edge to this edge, this crease. And then you should be able to just fold it across. Like that. And now just do the exact same thing for these areas. So after you've done that, your skirt should look like this. And don't worry if these don't match. When we start to actually make the skirt 3D like this, you won't actually notice it. So now we're gonna work on like the shaping. So fold these arms down, and we're going to make it so the mother is actually looking at the child. And first, to make it easier, we're gonna want to unfold this and just fold it behind there again. And we're going to make a crease, a mountain fold actually. So essentially it's a bit like a reverse fold and then another reverse fold. I actually forgot what it's called, but it's kind of simple. But so you take all these layers, and then you push this back, and you can do this how much you want, but the goal is just to try to make the model look at the child. And once you've done something like this, we're gonna wanna fold the head back. So the creases will already form partially. And just do that basically. Like that. And once you're done, you should remake the head again. So just fold this down and bring your layer through with this, fold this into the pocket and squash. So it should look something like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just fold the arms up, because we're going to shape them now. So to make the arms, we're going to first of all narrow them. So to do that, we're going to rabbit ear them. So fold this edge to this crease that's sort of there. Just fold as far as you can diagonally like that. And you really only want to crease halfway, so fold here and then just crease there. Unfold and fold this edge to this crease and do the same thing by creasing partially. Now what we're going to do is where we have these two diagonal creases intersecting pretty much, and we're going to make a crease from this point to this diagonal crease. So essentially just fold it in half and just do that like this, and just fold it back for now and repeat on this side. So fold this like that and fold other side, fold in half and rabbit ear and fold back. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to basically move the baby or the child like this, and we're going to do this because like to make the mother look at the child more. So essentially try to find the middle layer of this segment like this. Now you're going to want to take these two edges and fold them behind. Like this. So we get something like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, narrow the arms of the baby. So same procedure as last time for the mother's arms. Fold this flap up like this and fold it down like this. Fold in half to make something like this. Turn over, repeat on this side. So you get something like this. Now what I'm going to do is, before we go on to the next step, if the child loses the diagonal aspect of it, you can always just realign it and push it back like this to keep it in place. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to work on the legs. And the legs are really up to you, to be honest. But you can follow how I do it. So basically, I'm going to fold it up. And now we're going to fold it back down, but it's at more of an angle, like this. So here's the other leg. As you can see, it's pointing this way. Now we made it point this way for the other side. And do the same thing on the other side. So fold up. Keep the baby in that position. So fold it up. And fold back down at an angle. Like that. And now it's time to shape. So I'm gonna make a little bit of a curve here to give it like a leg feel, a leggy feel, lol, like that. Basically like that. And I'm also gonna make this the knee a little bit less pointy. So I'm just gonna fold that behind. And now we get this. So yeah, that looks much better. And do the same thing on the other side. Like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the baby's head. So for this point to this point, increase, unfold, make it inside reverse fold, and now what we're going to do is we're going to fold these 2 points down a little bit. So my fingers will block it, but basically just this, and repeat on the other side. And I think one final thing that I'm gonna add, you guys can add this if you want, and for this step I'm actually just gonna fold the arms up. Like, this step is also in the original one, small one, but basically you're gonna wanna open up baby a little bit, and to form his head you're gonna wanna push this in. Push it in like that. That forms the head a little bit more. Yeah, it looks good. And yeah, that's basically the baby done. Now that we're done with that, we're going to basically lock the skirt in place. So basically you want to try and align the skirt up like that, and we're going to fold these 2 edges here, these 2 edges, to this edge. So it doesn't really matter in this area if it gets jumbled up. Like that. And now we're going to fold it over one more time. Now what I'm going to do is, well, this is shaping, but this can also help the skirt like lock even more. And basically, we're going to make a fold from this crease right here, this point, and till the end here. So just do something like this. Or just shape it how much you want. Like that. And now we're going to unfold, and we're going to open it up. And now we're going to, as you can see, we've made these creases. Now we're going to fold down like this on the inside. So as you can see, this goes to this crease point here, and same thing here. Like that. Now we can close it back up. Like that. Now what we'll do is, to shape the skirt, we're going to open it up like this and just make it round. Basically like that. And now for the front, you're gonna wanna squash this a tiny bit. This will allow it to stand a little bit easier, because the benefit to this model is that it can stand. Okay, now what we're gonna do for the skirt is we're going to, well, this is gonna make it stand. So you're gonna make a fold from this crease all the way across to this crease. So just do that. Like that. So it should look like this. We're gonna do some final adjustments, and we're gonna shape the mother's head because it's quite flat right now. So try to find the middle of it, so it's like here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to squash it down. Actually, I'm going to grab a pen, actually the Sharpie, and see if I can make a hole using it. Like that, and I'm going to use it again. And once you have like a circle, squash down a little bit to get this shape. And now, finally, you're going to want to fold the arms down like this. And same thing with the other side. Now the final step, basically, is we're going to connect the arms. So we're going to connect it so it's basically like this. So before we connect it, I'm going to align the arms how I want them to look. Like this, so the mother's holding the baby, like this. And we're going to connect them by bringing one of them inside. So open this flap. Insert this into the pocket, if you can. If you can't, then just try to find another way to interlock them. But I think I can, yep, I can. So I'm going to push it in more. Okay. And once they're in the position you want them to be, fold in the middle. So just fold it so they won't detach. Like that. And that's basically the model done. You can shape the baby's arms a little bit more if you want to. I'll do like this or something. I don't know, it's up to you what you want to do. If you want to crease it even more, what do you want, whatever. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, now if the skirt flattens, you can always just shape it again. Anyway guys, that's the end of this model. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash the like if you did and subscribe if you want. And yeah, I had a lot of fun making this tutorial because this is honestly one of my favorite origami models of all time. This wasn't really that hard to fold for you guys, I don't think. Yeah, let me know how you guys did in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.